My name is Grace Mitchell, and my family has been disappointed in me for exactly 7 years. 7 years since I told them I was dropping out of medical school. 7 years since my father stopped looking me in the eye. 7 years since my brother Aaron started introducing me as Grace. She's in healthcare. Not a doctor. Not successful. Just in healthcare. I'm 30 years old. I work at Royal London Hospital A&E. I've seen stabbings, shootings, cardiac arrests, overdoses. I've held dying teenagers' hands while their mothers screamed. I've performed CPR until my arms gave out. I've made split-second decisions that determined whether people lived or died. But to my family, I'm the daughter who couldn't finish medical school, the sister who settled, the failure nurse. Tonight is my father's 60th birthday dinner. The whole family will be there at the restaurant in Islington. My parents, my brother Aaron, consultant oncologist at Great Ormond Street, my father's pride and joy. My sister Lily, corporate lawyer, married to another lawyer, perfect in every way. And me, Grace, the disappointment. I'm getting ready in my flat in Bethnal Green when my phone buzzes. Family WhatsApp, Mitchell family. Aaron, can't wait for tonight. Dad's going to love the watch we got him. Lily, it's Cartier, very tasteful. Grace, did you go in on it? I hadn't, because a Cartier watch costs more than I earn in a month. Grace, got Dad something separate. Lily, oh, okay. The dots appear, then disappear, then appear again. Mum, that's lovely, darling. See you at 7. Dress code is Smart X translation. Don't show up in your work clothes. Don't remind everyone what you do for a living. I look at my reflection. Black dress from Zara. The nice one I save for family events. Pearl earrings my grandmother left me. I look presentable, professional, like someone who almost became a doctor. Almost. I take the tube to Angel. Walk to the restaurant. Take a breath before I go in. You can do this. It's just one dinner. Smile. Nod. Leave early if you need to. I was in my 4th year at Imperial College London, medical school, top of my class in anatomy, distinctions in pharmacology. On track to be a doctor. But I was drowning. The pressure, the competition, the constant feeling that I wasn't good enough, wasn't smart enough, would never be good enough. I had panic attacks before exams. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't eat. My hands shook so badly I couldn't hold a pen. And then I did my A&E rotation. I watched the nurses. Really watched them. They were the ones who calmed terrified patients, who held hands during painful procedures, who knew every patient's name, their story, their fears. The doctors diagnosed. The nurses cared. One nurse in particular, Marie, 50-something, 25 years in A&E, took me aside one day. "You're not happy," she said. "I'm fine." "No, love, you're miserable. I've seen it before. Medical students who are brilliant but breaking." I started crying right there in the supply room. "What if I'm not meant to be a doctor?" I whispered. "Then you're not meant to be a doctor, and that's okay." "My family?" "Your family isn't living your life. You are." 2 weeks later, I dropped out of medical school, enrolled in an accelerated nursing program, told my family over Sunday dinner. The silence was deafening. My father had actually stood up from the table. "You're throwing away your future. For what? To be a nurse?" "To be happy," I'd said. "Happy?" He'd laughed. It wasn't a kind laugh. "Grace, nurses wipe backsides and take blood pressure. Doctors save lives. You were going to be a doctor." "I can save lives as a nurse. It's not the same, and you know it." Aaron had tried to be diplomatic. "Grace, maybe you just need a break. You can defer for a year, come back refreshed." "I don't want to come back. I want to be a nurse." Lily had said nothing, just looked at me with something like pity. My mother had cried, and my father had said the words that have haunted me for 7 years. If you walk away from medicine, you're walking away from this family's legacy. You'll always be the one who quit, the failure. I became a nurse anyway, and I've been the family failure ever since. I arrive at the restaurant. Everyone's already there, champagne flowing, laughter. The celebration has started without me. Grace, my mother kisses my cheek. You look lovely. How was work? Fine. Still doing the A&E? My father doesn't look at me when he asks. Yes, Dad. Still A&E. That's all. Just like my job is something distasteful we don't discuss. We sit down. I'm at the end of the table, naturally. Aaron and Lily flanking my father like honor guards. The waiter brings menus. My father orders a $200 bottle of wine. This is a celebration, he announces. 60 years old and my children are thriving. Aaron, tell everyone about the research grant. Aaron lights up. He loves talking about his work. We got $2.5 million from Cancer Research UK, 5-year study on pediatric leukemia protocols. It's groundbreaking work. That's my boy, my father beams. Actually beams. I've never seen him look at me like that. And Lily, Mum prompts, tell them about the partnership. Lily smiles modestly. I made partner at Clifford Chance, youngest woman in the corporate division. Brilliant! My father raises his glass. To my exceptional children, a consultant oncologist and a partner at one of London's finest firms. I'm so proud. He doesn't mention me. Nobody mentions me. We eat. The conversation flows around me. Hospital politics at Great Ormond Street. Legal cases. Aaron's new flat in Canary Wharf. Lily's husband's promotion. I cut my steak into smaller and smaller pieces. Lily finally turns to me. Grace, how's the nursing going? There it is. That pause, that tone. It's good. Busy. Still nights? Aaron asks. Mostly. God, I could never do nights, he says. The disruption to your circadian rhythm, it's terrible for your health. Someone has to do them. Well, yes, he says. I suppose. My father cuts in. Grace, have you thought about going back to medical school? You're still young. You could reapply. I have connections at Imperial. Dad, I'm a senior staff nurse. I'm good at my job. I don't want to be a doctor. But you could be, he says. You were top of your class. You threw it away. I didn't throw it away. I made a choice. A choice to settle, Lily says quietly. Grace, we worry about you, living in that tiny flat, working nights. You could have been so much more. Something inside me cracks. So much more than what? Than a nurse? Than someone who actually helps people? Don't be dramatic, my father says. We're not saying nurses aren't important. We're saying you had the potential to be a doctor and you wasted it. I didn't waste anything. My phone buzzes. I ignore it. It buzzes again. Sorry, I mutter, pulling it out. Unknown number. Is this Grace Mitchell, senior staff nurse at Royal London A&E? Grace. Yes, who is this? Unknown number. This is Dr. Yusuf from Royal London. We have a critical situation. Multiple vehicle RTC on the M25. Mass casualty incident. We need all available A&E staff immediately. Can you come in? My heart starts pounding. Grace. I'm in Islington. I can be there in 25 minutes. Dr. Yusuf. Please hurry. It's bad. I stand up. I have to go. What? My mother looks annoyed. Grace, we haven't even had dessert. There's been a major accident. Mass casualty. They need me. Can't someone else handle it? My father asks. This is my birthday dinner. I stare at him. People are dying, Dad. Grace, please, Lily says. Just stay for another hour. I'm sorry, I have to go. I grab my bag. Leave money for my meal on the table. Aaron calls after me. Grace, come on, it's Dad's birthday. I don't turn around, I run. I make it to Royal London in 23 minutes. The A&E is chaos, ambulances everywhere, sirens, shouting. The corridor is lined with gurneys, blood on the floor, so much blood. Dr. Yusuf sees me. Grace, thank God. Bay 3, multi-trauma, 19-year-old male, GCS 6, massive head injury. I don't hear the rest. I'm already running. Bay 3. I push through the curtain, and my entire world stops. Because the 19-year-old on the gurney is my nephew, my brother Aaron's son, Oliver. No, I whisper. No, 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 no. Grace? One of the other nurses, Sarah, grabs my arm. Do you know him? He's my nephew, Aaron's son. Oh my God. Oliver is unconscious, intubated. His face is covered in blood. His left leg is bent at an impossible angle, monitors beeping frantically. Dr. Yusuf appears. Grace, I didn't realize. What happened? Car crash. M25. He was the passenger. Driver died at the scene. Oliver's critical. Severe head trauma, possible spinal injury, shattered femur, internal bleeding. Where's Aaron? Does Aaron know? We can't reach him. Phone's going to voicemail. Because he's at the restaurant, celebrating, while his son is dying. Grace. Dr. Yusuf's voice is gentle. You can't treat him, conflict of interest, but we need to call his next of kin. I'll call. Give me 2 minutes. I step outside Bay 3. My hands are shaking so badly I can barely hold my phone. I call Aaron. It rings and rings and rings. Finally. Grace, what? I'm at dinner. Aaron, it's Oliver. Silence. What about Oliver? He's been in a car accident. He's at Royal London. Aaron, you need to come now. Right now. What? No, Oliver's at his flat. He texted me this afternoon. Aaron! My voice cracks. He's in my A&E. He's critical. Severe head trauma. You need to come now. I hear him drop something. Then, I'm coming. Oh my God, I'm coming. He hangs up. I go back into Bay 3. Dr. Yusuf is assessing Oliver. Sarah is managing the ventilator. 2 other nurses are working on the leg fracture. Grace, Dr. Yusuf says quietly, you really shouldn't be in here. I know, but I need to know. Tell me the truth. How bad is it? He looks at me, and I see it in his face. It's bad. The head injury. There's significant brain swelling. We need to get him to CT, then probably straight to theater. The leg we can fix. The internal bleeding we can manage, but the brain, what are his chances? Honestly, 50-50, maybe less. I lean against the wall, close my eyes. Oliver, my nephew, the kid I used to babysit, who called me Auntie Gracie until he was 12 and decided it wasn't cool anymore. Grace, Sarah touches my arm. You should wait outside. Let us work. No, I'm staying. Grace, I'm the senior staff nurse on duty. This is my A&E. I'm staying. Dr. Yusuf looks at me, then nods. All right, but you don't touch him. You supervise. That's all. Understood. We work. Fast. Efficient. CT scan shows massive brain swelling. Neurosurgery is called. Operating theater prepped. Aaron bursts through the doors 20 minutes later, my parents and Lily right behind him. Where is he? Where's Oliver? I meet him in the corridor. Bay 3. Aaron, before you go in, I need to see him. Aaron, stop. I grab his arm. Listen to me. He's intubated. He's unconscious. He looks bad. Really bad. I need you to be prepared. Oh my God. Aaron's face crumbles. This can't be happening. I take him into Bay 3. Aaron sees his son and makes a sound I've never heard before. A broken, animal sound. Oliver. Oh God, Oliver. He reaches for him. I pull him back. Don't touch the tubes. Don't interfere. What's wrong with him? Grace, what's wrong with him? Severe head trauma, brain swelling. He needs emergency surgery to relieve the pressure. They're prepping theater now. Will he survive? I look at my brother, this man who called me a failure, who spent 7 years dismissing my career, and I tell him the truth. I don't know. Aaron collapses into a chair, starts sobbing. My parents appear. My mother sees Oliver and screams. My father goes white. "What happened?" Lily demands. "Grace, what happened?" "Car accident. M25. Driver dead at scene. Oliver was passenger." "But he'll be okay?" My mother's voice is desperate. "Grace, tell me he'll be okay." "I don't know, Mum. His head injury is severe. He needs surgery. The next few hours will determine everything." The neurosurgeon arrives. Mr. Adeyemi, one of the best in London. "Mr. Mitchell?" He looks at Aaron. "I'm Mr. Adeyemi. Your son needs emergency decompressive craniotomy. We need to remove part of his skull to give his brain room to swell. It's his only chance." "Do it," Aaron says immediately. "Whatever he needs. The risks? I don't care about the risks. Save my son." Mr. Adeyemi looks at me. "Grace, your family?" "I'm his aunt and the senior staff nurse on duty." "Can you assist in theater?" "Yes." Aaron looks at me, really looks at me. "You're going to be in the surgery?" "Yes." "You've done this before? Brain surgery?" "I've assisted in dozens of craniotomies. It's part of advanced trauma nursing." Something crosses Aaron's face, something like realization. "Grace, I didn't know you did that." "You never asked." We move Oliver to theater. I scrub in. The surgery is brutal. 3 hours of holding retractors, monitoring vitals, anticipating Mr. Adeyemi's every need. Oliver crashes twice. Both times I'm the one doing compressions. Both times we get him back. At hour 4, Mr. Adeyemi steps back. "That's all we can do. Now we wait." Oliver is moved to ICU, still unconscious, still critical, but alive. I find my family in the waiting room. They've been there for 4 hours. Aaron stands up the moment he sees me. "Is he?" "Alive. Surgery went as well as could be expected. He's in ICU, sedated. The next 24 hours are critical." Aaron starts crying again. "Can I see him?" "One at a time, 5 minutes." I take Aaron to ICU, show him to Oliver's bed. Oliver looks small. Tubes and wires everywhere. Bandages covering half his head. "Oh my God," Aaron whispers. "My boy, my baby boy." I check Oliver's monitors, adjust his ventilator settings. Do what I do. Aaron watches me. "You know what all of this means, don't you? All these machines." "Yes." "And you can tell if something's wrong." "Yes." "Grace." His voice breaks. "I've been such an idiot." I don't disagree. All these years, calling you a failure, dismissing your work, and now my son's life is in your hands, yours and the other nurses, not the doctors, you. The doctors operate. We keep patients alive afterward. It's teamwork. No. Aaron looks at me. You brought him back, twice, in theater. You did CPR. You saved him. That's my job. Your job that I've been mocking for 7 years. He sits down, puts his head in his hands. "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." I don't say anything. Just watch Oliver's monitors. Make sure he's stable. "I should have asked," Aaron says, "about your work, about what you actually do. I just assumed, I thought nurses were, I don't know what I thought. You thought we were less than doctors." "Yes, I'm ashamed to admit it, but yes. Most people think that. But you're not. You're, Grace, you're extraordinary. Watching you in there. The way you anticipated what Mr. Adeyemi needed. The way you handled the crash. You were calm and in control, and you saved my son's life." I finally look at him. "I'm still a nurse, Aaron. Still a failure in Dad's eyes." "You're not a failure. You were never a failure. We were just too blind to see what you'd become." 24 hours later. Oliver wakes up, slowly, confused. But he wakes up. The first person he sees is me. "Auntie." "Gracie?" I smile through my tears. "Hey, Oliver, welcome back." "What happened?" "Car accident. You've been in surgery. You're going to be okay." My head, Hurts. I know, sweetheart. We've got you on pain medication. Just rest. Aaron appears, sees Oliver awake, starts crying. Dad? Oliver's voice is weak. I'm here, son. I'm right here. They talk, father and son. I step back, give them space. But Oliver stops me. Auntie Gracie, don't go. I'm not going anywhere. Dad said, you saved me. Your dad's being dramatic. He said you did CPR, twice. Well, yes, but that's what I do. You're a nurse? Yes. Oliver smiles faintly. That's so cool. I laugh. It comes out as a sob. Oliver is stable, moved out of ICU. Recovery is going well. My family has been at the hospital every day, bringing food, talking to nurses, actually asking questions about Oliver's care, and watching me work. On day 5, my father finds me at the nurses' station. Grace, can we talk? I'm quite busy, Dad. Please. I put down my chart, follow him to the family room. He sits down, looks older than I've ever seen him. I was wrong, he says. No preamble. Just that. About what? Everything. You. Your choice to leave medical school, your career. I called you a failure and you're the opposite of a failure. Dad. No, let me finish. I've spent the last week watching you, really watching you. The way patients respond to you, the way doctors defer to your judgment, the way junior nurses look up to you. You're not just a nurse, Grace. You're a leader, an expert, someone who saves lives. He starts crying. My father, crying. Oliver would be dead without you, and I spent 7 years making you feel worthless. What kind of father does that? I don't have an answer. I'm sorry, he says. I'm so desperately sorry. I was so fixated on you being a doctor that I couldn't see you were already exactly what you needed to be. You really hurt me, I say quietly. For 7 years, every family dinner, every time you introduced Aaron and Lily and left me out, every disappointed look, it broke something in me. I know, and I don't know how to fix it. You can't, I say. Not overnight, but you can start by seeing me, really seeing me. I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. There's a knock on the door. A young nurse, Emma, newly qualified, pokes her head in. Grace? Sorry to interrupt. Bay 7, the sepsis patient. I'm worried about her. Can you come? Of course. 2 minutes. Emma leaves. My father stares at me. She came to you, not a doctor. You. I'm the senior nurse. That's my job. No, Grace. It's more than that. She trusts you, respects you, the way I should have respected you all along. I stand up. I need to go check on my patient. Of course. But Grace? I turn. I'm proud of you. I should have said it 7 years ago. I should have said it every day since, but I'm saying it now. I'm proud of you. I nod. Can't speak. Leave before I start crying. Oliver is discharged. Full recovery expected. Follow-up appointments scheduled. My family throws him a welcome home party at my parents' house in Highgate. I'm invited, obviously, but also, Grace, we wanted to do something, my mother says. A proper thank you. They lead me to the garden. There's a banner. Thank you, Grace, our family hero. I start crying immediately. Aaron steps forward. We also did something else. Remember that Cartier watch for Dad's birthday? The one you couldn't contribute to? Aaron, you don't have to. We returned it, and we made a donation instead to Royal London A&E, $5,000. In your name, for the nurses, for training, for equipment, for whatever you need. I'm fully sobbing now. Lily hugs me. We were awful to you, all of us. We made you feel small when you're anything but. This is just the start, Grace. We're going to spend the rest of our lives making it up to you. My father hands me an envelope. What's this? Open it. Inside is a letter, on my father's surgery letterhead. To whom it may concern, I am writing to nominate my daughter, Grace Mitchell, senior staff nurse at Royal London Hospital A&E, for recognition of exceptional nursing practice. For 7 years, I dismissed my daughter's career. I called her a failure. I was profoundly, catastrophically wrong. Grace is not just a nurse. She is a lifesaver, a leader, an expert whose clinical judgment and compassionate care have touched hundreds of lives, including my grandson's, whose life she personally saved through her skill and dedication. I am ashamed it took a family tragedy for me to see what my daughter has always been: extraordinary. With deepest respect and regret, Dr. Robert Mitchell, I look up at my father through tears. "I'm sorry," he says, "for everything. You were never a failure. You were brave enough to choose your own path, and I was too proud to see it." Oliver limps over, still recovering but improving every day. "Auntie Gracie, I'm going to tell everyone at uni that my aunt's a trauma nurse, that she saved my life, that she's literally the coolest person I know." I hug him, hug all of them. 7 years. 7 years of being called a failure. But I was never a failure. I was just waiting for them to see what I always knew: that nursing isn't what you do when you can't be a doctor. It's what you do when you're brave enough to be exactly who you are.